welcome to Sammon's Pizzeria. It's been a while since we've had the Premiership guys on, and it's not even a Premiership pod. It is a quiz night. It is supposed to be streaming to Twitter, which I'm going to try and get it to fix, but let's see if I can fix it to Twitter during the meantime. But it doesn't look like it's going to stream to Twitter tonight, so that's unfortunate. But we have got it live on YouTube, and we'll put the video up after. We were supposed to have a few more on. We were potentially going to do teams, but it's fine. 3 works perfect, and the 3 that we do have are Jenna, Gogsy, and Callum. Jenna, how are you doing ahead of this? Was your Christmas all right?
Oh, it was fantastic.
Very, very good. Gogsy, what about yourself?
Yeah, I had a great festive period until yesterday. With the
Too soon, mate. Too soon.
But no, good. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully, I won't be replicating Alex's forgetfulness of the Connor Sammon question last year. So,
well, all I can say is keep your eyes peeled because there may be another Connor Sammon question this year. And Callum, what about yourself? How are you doing?
Same boat as Gogsy. It was going fantastic until certain events that we will not talk about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I had a great weekend, so it was all good my end. Right, so the way this is going to work, everyone feel free to play along at home. I haven't done a live one in a while, so we'll have to see if we get comments. If comments come through, we'll chuck them up on the screen. Obviously, we won't give away answers, but do play along at home if you can. You have to mark your own answers. I'll say what the scoring is as we go. For the guys here, they are going to text their answers to me when they do it, and we'll obviously give them a few seconds. At the end of each round, we'll give you a chance to go back if there's any questions you want asked again, and then we'll just move on from there. And this is the big part where we've now got to share a screen and see if it works. So let's see how this goes. Right, I want this one, and hopefully when I add this in, can everyone see that okay?
Yep.
Wow, technology.
Cool. There we go. It's got a double salmon in the left corner. Don't know why, but we'll just run with it. It's fine.
The more the better.
Yeah, there we go. So the first round is a link round. So there will be 5 questions. You get a point for each question you get correct. There is also a link word that will link all the answers together. Sorry. So we'll go through the questions one by one. Just text me your answers as I ask them. And at the end, I'll ask you also to text over a link answer. And the first question of this round is, which striker, nicknamed the White Feather, famously rocked up to Scotland towards the end of Dundee's big name signing era? So if you can,
I think I was fairly conscious during that era.
So
it's a very famous.
What years are we talking? Are you not?
That's giving it away. I mean, no. Dundee's big name signing era, Gogsy. The likes of,
I know it's early 2000s.
Yeah, the Canadians and people like that. This is a very, very famous striker nicknamed the White Feather, famously rocked up in Scotland towards the end of Dundee's big name signing era.
Right.
Does it matter if it's spelled correctly?
No, as long as it's spelt somewhere near. And
thank God,
2 answers. Yeah, wow. Do you know what this is? Jake was supposed to be on. That was supposed to be a big.
He definitely got that one.
Yeah, you would hope so. Right, if we go and
definitely got this one
wrong. Right, so I'm going to mark these as I go, just so I can keep up, and then by the magic of this, on to the next one. You even get a hint on this. So question 2, Hearts' Lithuanian signing policy had a low success percentage. However, which striker, and it is which Lithuanian striker, spent 2 years on loan from 2005 to 2007? And your hint is that he is the current Lithuanian manager.
Oh, I went through like all of the Roman.
A spelling matter here.
Nope. As long as it's somewhere in the vicinity.
I was going to say, good luck getting the spellings right.
Oh. It's always going to be hard when you've got the Lithuanians. There was plenty of them. So we got one there. We're just waiting for, I think, Callum's and Jenna's.
That's the only name I can think of.
OTB is the first one to put that in. Thank you very much.
You were very quick there. I got very surprised.
Mine's is a bit of a shambles of an answer.
That was the first season that I actually cared about football. So
Well, there you go. So next, hopefully this will just go a long one. There we go. Which German goalkeeper became one of Europe's highest paid players at the time, following his move to Rangers in the 90s? This should be a tap-in, I've got to be honest. I know it's Rangers, but... Obviously, I'm not saying if they're correct, but incredibly quick.
Yeah.
So, which German goalkeeper became one of Europe's highest paid players at the time, following his move to Rangers in the 90s? I'll be honest, Callum, I don't want to reveal stuff, but that is a shambles of an answer.
I've no fucking clue.
Manuel Neuer.
It's not far off, if I'm honest. Cool.
Going like autocorrect absolutely humped me about 4 times there, and it was bringing up animal names instead of that person's last name. And I hope you're figuring out what I mean by that.
Close enough.
Question 4. A year previous to that said German goalkeeper's move to Scotland, Celtic signed a Scottish international midfielder from the same club. Who was he? So the German goalkeeper that signed for Rangers in the 90s, a year previous, Celtic signed a Scottish international from the same club.
As in Celtic signed somebody for Rangers, or as in Celtic?
No, from the same club that Rangers got the German goalkeeper.
Right, okay, got you. I was going to say, because I don't think that's Gary Miller.
I got question 3 wrong, but I think I've got this one right.
Got question 3 wrong, but number 4, Gary Miller.
Yeah. He's probably... He definitely spanned, mate, or he was early 2000s, wasn't he, Kenny? He's been going a very long time. Right, that's all them in. And your final question of the round is, which French international spent the final years of his career with Hibs before also going on to manage the club? So which French international spent the final years of his career with Hibs before also going on to manage them?
I'll probably not spell that right, but I don't care.
It's not really fair to answer Premiership questions all the way through, really, is it, Callum? I think there is one round that dips into the Championship, so you should be all right.
No. I can barely remember stuff that happened like the week prior.
Wow. There you go. So, right. So that is your round 1 complete. There is also a link between these 5 players. So have a look at the answers you've sent and try and send me a link, what links all those players together, and then just pop them over as well. So I'll go back through them. I can't remember how I did the PowerPoint, so I don't know if I reveal it quickly or not. But question 1, which striker nicknamed the White Feather famously rocked up in Scotland towards the end of Dundee's big name signing era? Question 2, which Lithuanian Hearts signing policy of Lithuanians had a low success percentage. However, which striker spent 2 years from 2005 to 2007? And the hint is that he is the current Lithuanian manager. 3, which German goalkeeper became one of Europe's highest paid players when he moved to Rangers in the 90s? 4, a year previous to that goalkeeper's moves, Celtic signed a Scottish international midfielder from the same club. Who was he? And which French international spent the final years of his career with Hibs before managing the club as well? And I've got a link word from Jenna. I just need a link word from Gogsy and from Callum, or a link, whatever links them. It might not be a word, it might be a thing.
Jesus, I'm humped here. We'll just.
It's not the worst guess ever, Callum. It's not the worst guess ever.
Uh,
I like to put it's not wrong.
Yeah.
But is it right, though?
There's left foot.
Aidan didn't make it on time to get on the pod, but he is in the comments, so I'm sure Aidan's playing along at home. It's a fantastic guess.
Were they all tipped for transfers by Transfer Scotland?
No, he would have never gone anywhere if they did. So, I'm going through him now. Question 1, or round 1, the answer to the first question was Fabrizio Ravanelli. Fabrizio Ravanelli was the White Feather, and Jenna got that correct.
Well then.
Gogsy,
Aidan, stop spoiling my score. I see that.
Callum did not.
I got
Oh,
one.
by the
Sammon.
way, for you guys, if you could switch comments off, we haven't been getting them flooding through yet. But last year, people were putting the comments in. I don't know if you could select banners or layers or whatever it
Yeah,
is
I've
on
taken
yours, so just so you can't see the comments in case we do get a few putting the right answers in. Question 2 was Edgaras Jankauskas,
Yes.
which Gogsy got correct. Jenna got the first name, but Jankauskas is
Come
what
on,
I
half a
need.
point,
So
surely.
I can't give half a
No.
point
Come
for it.
on,
It's got to be.
Matty, come
If
on.
you got just Jankauskas, it might have been half a point, but it's football. We can't have first names. It's all about last names.
Not very woke of
Um,
you.
third is Stefan Kloss, not Jens Lehmann, as Callum guessed.
I didn't know.
Stefan Kloss, of course, moved from Borussia Dortmund to Rangers in the 90s and was supposedly one of the highest paid players in the world at the time. Jenna and Gogsy got that one. Paul Lambert was the other Borussia Dortmund player that moved across. So
I got one
Jenna did
right.
Gogsy and Callum both got that correct. And
Ooh.
finally, Frank
Yes!
Sawsey,
Come on.
which again, Jenna and Gogsy got correct. So the scores at the end of that round, I've got no one got the link word, by the way. Jenna's on 3, Gogsy is on 4, Callum is on 1. There's a long way to go. I'll probably double up points at some point as well.
Half points.
Someone is petitioning for half a point for Jenna. Not sure
Yes.
we're having that. But the link word was, if I click back on the right screen, every player won the Champions League. So Ravanelli won it in 95-96 with Juventus. Jankauskas won it with Porto in 03-04. Kloss and Lambert, of course, won it together in 96-97. And Frank Sawsey won the first ever Champions League. Were they cheaters? Not for me to say. Yes, they were. But Frank Sawsey won it with the match fixers that were Marseille in the 92-93 season. So round 2 is Scottish football in 2025. So it does cover the year, but you might see that some of the wording says this season. So obviously if it says this season, it is just this season. Otherwise it is for the entire year, but I will clarify where those come up. So question 1 in this round, this season, St Mirren and Kilmarnock have the joint lowest goals scored at home in the league with 7. Who is next with just 9 home goals? Now, this was written before the weekend's games, if that makes any difference. I haven't totaled any extra tallies up, but it was written before this weekend's game. And Ross in the comments as well, by the way, got 4 out of 5 and the link. So you get an extra point if you've got the link as well, by the way, Ross. So you are absolutely flying there. Everyone has come in with those. Do you know what worries me? And I don't want to say you've all got the question wrong or anything, but when you all answer the same thing and it's wrong, it then worries me that my answer is wrong. So we'll figure it out along the way, I'm sure. But I'll double check this one. But not again. It might be right. It might be right. But we'll see. So on to question 2 for the round. It was a year to forget on the European side of things for teams. Celtic, Rangers, and Aberdeen have only managed 6 non-losing match days between them. For a point, can you name me a side that each team took points off in the league phase? So basically, what I'm looking for here, I've not worded this very well. You need to name me one of each that they've taken a point from. So I need someone that Aberdeen got at least a point from, someone that Rangers got a point from, and someone that Celtic got a point from. You need all 3 for the point. So the question is basically, who have Rangers, Celtic, and Aberdeen taken points off respectively?
Celtic and Rangers have points.
Yeah, believe it or not. We haven't skipped question 6. I will go back to it, but we haven't skipped it. It's I'll go back now. It doesn't matter. Question 6. Oh, look, I'm giving you all the questions. There we go. Question 6 was St Mirren and Kilmarnock have the joint lowest goal scored at home in the league this season with 7. Who has the next lowest home goal scorers in the league with just 9?
Stu,
Yes.
Do we have to specify which team we're assigning that team to, or is it just
No.
Perfect.
If you just give me 3 European teams, and as long as they are 3 teams that are correct, that will do me.
Perfect.
Yeah, cool. Right, that's fine. And let me just check who I've got in on here. I've got Gogsy's in. I have been marking these as I go, but I can't actually remember the answers myself on this, so we're gonna have to wait until they come out on the board. Nice. And Jenna, I've got blank on your Aberdeen one. Is that your final answer, or was that a
No, I
mistake?
sent it before time it by accident.
Okay, I'll just give you a second to put that in. I'll bring the next question up as well. Aidan is a Jenna fan, apparently. There, Jenna for the win.
Hold on, arms here.
And let's go on to question 8. So you can still get that in if you need to, Jenna. Oh, there you go. You have. So question 8: Scotland qualified for our first World Cup since 1998. The qualifying campaign saw 3 joint top goal scorers. Apart from McTominay, can you name me either of the other 2 joint top goal scorers for Scotland? That is not in the group. So Scotland qualified for the World Cup for the first time since 1998. In the qualifying campaign, we had 3 joint top goal scorers, and apart from McTominay, can you name me either of the other 2?
So do you mean like joint goal
So in the Scotland team, 3 players tied for the same amount of goals. McTominay, obviously, I can't give you McTominay because everyone knows that McTominay scores all our goals. So
apart from the other,
it's one of the other 2.
2 joint top.
Apart from the other 2, yeah, I was surprised there were 2 women. If I'm honest. We're just waiting for that answer. If anyone does need us to go back to anything, just let us know. I only need 1, by the way, Jenna. Which one of those 2 do you?
Let's just say all of them. Let's just go for all of them.
You can't put in 3 answers. I'll go with the first one after McTominay, should I?
Go for it.
All right, cool.
Maybe the last one can just be a question as to who's involved.
Okay, cool. Question 9. Alassana Manna playing for Hibs versus St Mirren back in February. So this is one that spans all of 2025. So Manna playing for Hibs versus St Mirren back in February joined a list of 21 other players, such as Aaron Hickey at Hearts, Sam Cosgrove at Aberdeen, Philippe Senderos at Ranger. I'll put Ranger. Obviously, it's Rangers. What did he do?
There's only one of them.
Yeah, exactly. That's the third one. What did he do to become part of this select group? So, probably butchered his name as well, but Alassana Manna, playing for Hibs versus St Mirren back in February, joined a list of 21 other players, such as Aaron Hickey at Hearts, Sam Cosgrove at Aberdeen, Philippe Senderos at Rangers, and what did he do to become part of that select group? That's question 9. So the next one is our final question of the round. Just waiting for some answers to come in. We'll have to see if Ross is smashing it as well. Oh, we're all typing. It's oh, I might have to put out a half point here.
No. No.
Well, we'll vote. We'll vote on it. I can imagine Jenna's votes already no. Right.
Can I give you a second answer if it's not a serious one?
If you want to. While you're writing that, I'm going to read the next question. So the final question of the round of Scottish Football 2025. Number 10. Which player has scored the most own goals over the course of 2025? And it's a bonus point if you guess the amount that player scored. It's a great answer, Joe. I'm tempted to give you a point just for that. But...
I have no idea.
2025, by the way, Callum. Just I don't know if that helps or doesn't help, but just in case you heard the question wrong. I guess it's a long year.
Wait, did he leave last year? Oh, fuck.
Is it as in the Scottish Premiership, yes?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, well, yeah. I've put in Scottish football, but I believe... We'll say domestically. Domestically,
right.
In Scottish football in 2025, Premiership, Championship, League One, League Two. I'll give you a clue. It's not any of those. It's the Premiership. But this player has scored this many own goals domestically in 2025. Just to answer your question, Gogsy, that was also Ross's question as well. So I can't. I'll be honest. It's bad for me as a quizmaster. I didn't actually see the competitions the goals were scored in. I believe they were all the league because I
Sackable.
remember 2 of them.
Yeah, one job.
Giving you a hint there. Right.
The team that they play for? No.
We've got no. You can't have that. You would 100%. If I give you the team, it's so obvious. You might not even know the player, but you would know who he is if you get me.
Half point for the team.
The extra point is if you guess the amount, so you can still guess the amount even if you can't get the player. Agree with Mark Fleming here. Yeah, that's one for next year, or if we do a mid-year quiz, definitely got to make sure I've got all the stats and figures with me. I wasn't expecting the presentation to work like this, so I can't actually go in and start reviewing stuff.
Right.
So there's that one.
So I'm holding you up here. I'm still. I can't.
You are holding me up.
For God's sake, Gogsy, man.
Stick any player in and just guess an amount of goals.
Emil
Right,
Heskey.
I'm going to pull the book up now for this. Right. Nice. So, the first question answer. Do you know what? I don't know. For the later rounds, I've actually repeated the questions in the answer field so you can sort of see what they were. So I may have to do some flicking between here. But the first question was, which team has scored the lowest next to Livingston and Kilmarnock home goals in the league? It is Rangers with 9 at the time. It's obviously 10 now. Livingston have 11, which I think is now slightly higher because they scored 2 against Celtic, didn't they? So everyone said Livingston. It was Rangers.
I changed to Dundee, but it doesn't matter because it's wrong anyway.
Oh, did you? Oh, you did change to Dundee, yeah. Yeah. The problem when you edit, it doesn't tell me you've edited unless I'm looking at it. So when I come out, I didn't get the notification. But you changed Dundee, but like you said, wrong anyway.
Let me just go back and quickly change my answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the danger, isn't it? Yeah. So Jenna had Feyenoord for Celtic. That is one of them. Braga for Rangers, Noah for Aberdeen. So Jenna gets a point there. Gogsy had, if I find Gogsy, he had AK Lanaka for Aberdeen. He had Sturm Graz for Celtic and Braga for Rangers. So Gogsy gets one. And Callum had Noah, Braga, and Nice. Oh, there was
I had no
Nice.
idea who Celtic played. I knew they played Roma, and that's about it.
I feel so guilty that you don't get a point on that one. That's a great effort. Such a great effort as well. Question 8. So this was, apart from Scott McTominay, who was the joint top goal scorer. I think you all got this, if I'm not mistaken. Callum said Shay Adams. Jenna said Shay Adams. And Gogsy said Ryan Christie. So you all get a point there. So there's those ones. Question 9. So this was the one about Mana for Hibs in February 2025, got sent off. This is why I was saying I want to give half a point to Callum, by the way, because Callum's answer was they were all sent off at St Mirren Stadium. It wasn't that. It was they were all sent off on their debuts for the club. So 21
I had a
Scottish
feeling
players.
it was something along the lines of getting sent off.
Yeah, it was a great effort. 21 players domestically have been sent off on their debuts, and he became the latest in that line of players. I know that says 2024 answers at top as well. What are you going to do? Forgot to change it. But I don't think anyone got that.
Man's got 10 machine.
0-0-0. And then the final one, who has scored the most own goals in 2025 in Scottish football? I'm not going to say his first name, but it was Kucherenko, Dundee United, the goalkeeper, 3 own goals. I think he threw 2 of them in the same game, if I'm not mistaken. Very recently.
He punched the ball in his net.
Yeah, I think he has punched all 3 in his own net. He's already quite high up on the list of all-time own goal scorers. So he was that one. And I don't think anyone got them. Callum said 2 with James Tavernier. Jenna didn't have a clue, but she said 6. So that was very brave on the own goals. Gogsy went Emil Heskey, which was a great shout, at least. But he went 4 own goals. So there was no points for anyone there. So Jenna moves on to 5 out of 10.
That's annoying because I originally put Connor Goldson with 3.
You did, yeah. Oh, you should have stayed with the 3. Ross got 2 out of 5 that round. He said he's minced with the players. I think I have to I'm trying to mix them between some difficult, some easier ones. We've got picture rounds coming up as well, so hopefully people will put it back there. So the current scores going into round 3: Gogsy's leading with 6, Jenna is second with 5, and Callum is third with 2. But you're not out of it because anything can happen. I've also remembered I've got to do a. Oh, there you go. So Yen got 1 point there for the own goals. I've got to do something on the fly because I forgot to do it. There is a game we're playing at the end, but that will take me 2 seconds to set up. So that will be fun. And on to round 3, which is your picture round. So all you've got to do in the picture round is tell me who the blurred picture is, and then we will reveal who the blurred picture is. So can't really say much other than who is this player? Aiden is on 2 out of 10 so far. Do you know what? Aiden, I can't remember if you won this last year or if it went really close, but I remember you were unbelievable on this last year. So I'm very surprised you're on 2 out of 10. That's a great shout. So there's Gogsies. Is that a serious answer you're going with, by the way, Callum? Or
no?
Yeah, I didn't think
looks a lot like Tim Cahill.
I know who it is, but I don't know the name.
Oh, there we go. I'm happy to take last names for players, not first names.
I don't even know the last name.
Jenna will kill me if I start putting up first names all of a sudden.
Oh, well, I'm not having that.
Jenna's guess so far is it looks like Josh from the chat.
And you know what? I'm just keeping that as my actual solid answer. I'm keeping it as that. I don't even care.
Well, Callum's original answer was Vamos Dundee, so so there we go. Yeah, that's right. We'd actually discussed this early on. Alex didn't know Connor Sammon. I didn't realise you won because of that. There you go. Hopefully no one has got the comments on, by the way, because I have seen a correct answer come in. Staff sells flats. I've just seen the comments. No reading the comments. Right. The second one, picture round. Who is this player? I did make this one slightly blurrier because, and again, I know Ross is probably going to struggle on this because he said he's minced with the players, so it's very difficult. There's a lot of random Scottish footballers now. This one is, he's not that random, I wouldn't say. Very popular this season. That's your clue. Very popular this season.
Oh my! I know who it is, but I can't remember his name.
It's funny because I've actually used this image in a thumbnail.
Oh, that's cheating. I should have all of Gogsy's social content now just before I put a question out.
Next thing you know, Gogsy comes up 16,000 subscribers. Woo!
Yeah, there we go.
Subtle plug.
Right, everyone's answers are in for that one. Next one. I mean, there's a clue in sort of the situation here.
Can I just unblock that badge in the background, please?
Yeah, it's not Sam either holding the
Well, that's my guess at the window.
We would see another limb in that picture if it was.
Yeah, yeah, we would indeed.
Oh goodness!
But yeah, so this is question 3 on the picture round. They do sort of come up as well. I realised my mistake 3 rounds in. I thought I did it in the early rounds, but as we go through the answers, the picture will come up first again. Then we'll have the answer. And at the moment, this round now I can see who's got the right answers and wrong answers. I could probably ask you a couple each as well.
I'm not going to lie, it just looks like Alan Burrows on his Zempic to me.
One for Jenna and Gogsy then. This should be a tap-in. Question 4 of the picture round.
Oh, that goal was a tap-in, funnily enough.
I spilled it now.
I know who you mean, so don't worry about it.
The star boy.
There we go. Nice easy one. For those two at least. The problem is we didn't know who we were going to have on late, so I couldn't tailor a question to every single one of you. So that's that one. Everyone got their answers in quite quick there. Aiden is correct on another one. And your final blurred picture round. Who is this player here?
Again,
at least Callum will get this one.
Absolutely.
Oh.
This one's for Callum.
Yep.
Okay, now I think I've got this disastrously wrong now.
Wow, that was nice and quick, actually. I was surprised how quick those answers come in. We will move on to the answers. So, the first answer, Gogsy, do you want to take it away of who this one was?
That's Jan Dander, mate.
It is indeed Jan Dander. Look at that. Now it's all unblurring. I've got this. See, the first two rounds I just round you up.
I'm not gonna lie.
He did have long hair. He shaved it when he moved to Dundee. I don't know. It's too sexy
right.
for them. I don't know.
They sell it on the
It was
black
one of the
market.
Mexicans. That's why my original answer was Dundee.
He was. He's always a difficult one. I think Aiden did get Jan Dander as well. We were expecting Aiden's best mate, so we expected Aiden to get Jan Dander. Question 2 is this player. Again, I'm going to go to Gogsy for this one. Gogsy, who's this one?
Claudio Braga.
All we need is Claudio Braga. There we go.
I don't like the picture though because it's against us.
Callum went Kizaridis, which you can understand it because it's just the other one, isn't it? Really, the other superstar for them this season.
What are you insinuating?
Oh yeah, when I say the other one, I mean they're not. I think I'm okay. I think I can get away with it. But just the excellent attacking forward they have is Kizaridis, but it is indeed Claudio Braga. And when I said he was very famous this season, of course, for that fantastic song that the Hearts fans use. Number 3, I'm just looking at who got this right. I'm going to go Gogsy again. Gogsy, who's this one?
Marcus Fraser.
It is St Mirren captain and goal scorer in the final, as Aiden has said as well.
Am I the only one that's got everyone right so far?
So far, you are the only one that's got everyone right. Yep. Big round for Gogsy.
So...
This round, though, everyone got it right. So we'll go to Jenna. Jenna, who is this star boy?
Tawanda Maswawins. I can't. Maswawins.
Yeah, there we go.
Gogsy, help me out here.
Tawanda Maswawins.
Thank you.
Hold on, I actually getting a point for that.
Yeah, I've given you a point for that, Callum. Yeah, bang on. Callum
I'll
got a
put
point.
Tamara Shinsei or something like that.
Listen, this one I can.
I think put Tamara Shino or whatever that Zimbabwean guys.
Yeah, it's you described the player. I'm happy to accept the answer.
I know who it is. I've got no chance of knowing how to spell it. I don't pay attention to Motherwell. Sorry.
And
wait until we get the next video of what on earth is going on at Far Park.
Yeah, we'll have Callum on it. And then the final question or the final blurred picture. Callum, who is this?
It's Starman Kieran Bowie.
It is indeed the man who has really found some form again this season after that terrible injury, Kieran Bowie. So Ross apparently got 2 out of 5 there. Aiden, same one. Aiden also got Bowie right there. Let me just add some scores on here. I mean, Gogsy has stormed into a bit of a lead now. We've got Gogsy on 11. That round. Was not expecting that. 11 out of 15. Jenna on 6 and Callum on 4. But as I say, I'll cheat and make up the answers later on anyway. So we'll find a way. So round 4 is who is that player? So you get a Wikipedia history here. And all you got to do is tell me who this player is in this history. So this player started at UCD. I'll have to run it off quite quickly because it's quite a long career. Moved to Derry City, then Kilmarnock, Wigan, Derby County, loan spells with Ipswich, Rotherham, Sheffield United, before a permanent move to Hearts. Further loan spells with Kilmarnock, Partick Thistle, Motherwell, then a permanent spell with Falkirk, and then a permanent spell with Alloa. Who is that player? Aiden, fantastic. I think we're waiting Gogsy and Jenna yet. I've got one from Callum. I've got Gogsy's as well.
I know what I say, but it feels wrong. It feels wrong.
Go with the gut sometimes.
No, because if I said wrong, you're going to laugh like hell at me.
You'd be gutted if you didn't get this one.
It can't be. Oh, no. No. I don't even want to sending this. The American laughs in your fear. I get because like it can't be, but everyone's telling me it's this. But see if it turns out it's no.
There we go.
Just looking at that, and if you laugh, then I'll know I was disastrously wrong. I've
tried to keep stonewalled on it. So history player number 2. So this player started at Deportivo's B team before playing 42 games for the first team. Loan spells with Sevilla and Toledo. I believe Toledo's in Portugal, if that helps at all. Spell at Airdrieonians, Livingston, Celtic, Livingston on loan, Dundee United, and Kilmarnock. As you can see, he was an early 2000s-ish player. Did play along until 2010, but more into the early 2000s. Got to make it a little bit difficult from time to time. Otherwise, Gogsy will just get every single answer right. And where's the fun in that?
We're sure he's not got Football Manager up in the background.
Well, I mean, this one you probably need Champ Manager up at this point.
He would. He definitely would.
It's difficult for the new age lot, I think.
The millennials.
It's difficult, Callum. To be fair, it is difficult. I think we've got another correct answer pop through as well, which I'll bring up when we go through the answers. So the next one is another early or 90s to early 2000s one. Apologies. But this player started at Sochaux in France before playing 98 times for Lyon, a spell at Marseille where he didn't play, a spell at Rennes, and then Hearts for 6 years at Hearts. Look at that, 132 games. The clue here, I mean, you might not know the player anyway, right? But the clue here is obviously there's 0 goals. So that should indicate a certain position.
I'm just thinking back to
it. If Reece Rovers was in that list, I would say it's a striker.
There's a few Wraiths I could have used, really, isn't there? There's definitely even around the early 2000s, there were a few sort of around the Claude and Elka days. There were certainly a few that.
Oh God! I think the only Claude and Elka era player I can name is like Raul Puanami because he's a goalkeeper and he's still playing, but he's playing in like Réunion. He's like 46.
I think a few of them do end up out there, especially the French sort of players, don't they?
Yeah, they all just went back to like the French amateur 5th tier or whatever it came from originally. There was.
Oh, sorry, Jenna. Oh, wow. We've got an across the board no answers. There's a problem. I make them too easy and I panic, and then I make them too hard. So, I was also expecting a bit more of a mix of ages on the pod as well. So, number 4 then in the history round, started his career at Dundee United, loan spells with Forfar twice, and Wraith Rovers of all teams, Callum. Then on to Derby County, then Sporting Kansas City, and then this year joined Real Salt Lake. So started his career at Dundee United, a loan spell at our very own Wraith Rovers.
I've got
an English spell with Derby
behind me, and the temptation is just.
I'm guessing this player played in the Cup semi-final against Dundee United in 2010. But I've no idea because I never watched the game.
I'm not entirely sure if he was allowed to.
He played in a lot of big games for Dundee United.
He played Dundee United.
Yeah.
He'd been cancelled because it's his paint club.
He was part of a very formidable forward line at one of those clubs. I'll be honest, I thought you would all absolutely smash this one instantly out the park. I'm not blaming the question here. I think this is
on
perfectly gettable. So this one then, round 4. This is the 4th question as well. And that is Dundee United, start of his career, Forfar twice on loan, Wraith Rovers on loan, Derby County permanently, Sporting Kansas City permanently, and this year joining Real Salt Lake. And we finally have Gogsy's answer.
Sorry.
So that's all right. Don't worry. Got all night, mate. Got all night. It's Christmas. Can take some time. And then the final one of the round, The player started his career at Falkirk, had a spell at St Johnstone on loan, then a permanent spell at St Johnstone, then a spell with Hibs, and finally back to St Johnstone, which quite amazingly played the exact same amount of times in the league as the first time around when he joined St Johnstone from 2015 to 2022. Who is that player?
No, that is wrong. I've just realised straight away what I've said.
Oh, okay. I'll let you put another one in.
Yeah, hold on. Oh,
my answer's gone. Lost him now. So, final question or final history of round 5. Got Gogsy's answer in there. Started his career at Falkirk.
Strong, but I'm going to go for it.
Not bad, not bad. We've got Mackenzie in there. That's correct. Are you changing an answer here, Callum?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to change. Genuinely have no idea.
So, just waiting for Callum's answer, and then we can move on. I can't even remember what I did in the last round. Did I do a round 5? I must have done a round 5. We'll find out in a minute. That one, and did I miss Jenna's? Yeah. Cool. So that is round 4. So the first question of round 4, a very, very long career. And Jenna, who did you tell me this was?
I said Sammon, but I'm fearing in case this isn't, because it's the years I'm like, it could not have been that year that he played for us, but at the same time, like, it's got to be.
It is Connor Sammon. That is.
Thank fuck.
Always Connor Sammon. We've got to have at least one answer.
He's on the screen twice.
No, it was the
Exactly.
years of doing it. I was like, it cannot have been 2018, 19. I was like, it was more long ago than that,
Yeah.
surely. But
It was.
It's been around a long time, our boy.
the heart attack I was having time that to you, by the way. I was like, see if I
Have
should
you even
bang
got
and I've said
the-
it's Salmon, they're going to laugh at me and I'm going to get voted
This-
out of the pod.
The signed Connor Salmon Alloa shirt in the background as well, just to add an extra Connor Salmon onto the screen. So next question, and I think only Gogsy got this one. Gogsy, who was this one?
David Fernandez.
It was the Spanishman David Fernandez. Scott Dougal got that one as well. Well done, Scott. So that was David Fernandez, of course, moved for £1 million, by the way, from Livingston to Celtic. Only played 11 times before going back on loan. Next up was the Frenchman that spent most of his career in France before moving to Hearts. I don't think anyone got this in the comments as well. And this was Gilles Rousset, the French goalkeeper, who famously, if you don't know, if you never watched that era of Scottish football, I remember, sure it was a Rangers game that he just, a long range shot bobbled through his legs, a bit sort of Taibbi-like, just wound up in the back of the net. But yeah, he was Hearts #1 for a number of years. Then we had the Rafe Rovers question that Callum should have got instantly. It took him a long, long time, but he did get there in the end. Callum, what was the answer?
It's Johnny Russell.
It was Johnny Russell, and Aidan got that one as well.
The thing is, I didn't get it because of his Rafe stint. I got it because of Sporting Kansas City.
Yeah,
Because
same.
he was there for ages. It's good as like 2009 was maybe like a year or two after I started going through Rovers games, and it's like
That's fair enough.
my
Yeah,
memories
it's-
from like primary school is awful.
the hint of a formidable forward line was the Dundee United forward. I remember he played off with John Daly and absolutely tore Rangers apart in the cup. So, and every time we played Dundee United, he seemed to do it. So it was, very, very good player. And then the final one of the round, that of course was Johnny Russell. The final question of the round, started his career at Falkirk, played on loan at St Johnstone, permanently at St Johnstone, permanently at Hibs, and then back to St Johnstone. Gogsy, the only person who got this right, it was
Liam Craig.
It was the Ginger Ninja, Liam Craig, and Mackenzie got that as well. So well done if you got that right. Let's tot up some more scores. Gogsy is absolutely flying ahead. I know that much. I'm going to have to make him harder next year.
Not the Gogsy playing. Behave.
That's me on 15 now.
Ross did really well there. Another 4 out of 5. I think Ross is going to be your closest competitor, if I'm honest, at this stage.
Ross, can we team up?
So Gogsy is on 15 at the moment. Jenna is on 8, and Callum is on 6. I believe we have a round 5, and then we'll have a game after as well, which we can start making up all sorts of scores to catch Gogsy up. So this is Who Am I? So you're going to get clues on this one. However, the way it works, at any point, you can guess an answer, but you only get one guess. So if you guess an answer, that's it. You're done after that. You can't guess again. You can't wait for more clues. You can wait all the way to the end if you want. There's 5 clues, but you get more points the earlier you guess. So if you guess on clue 1, you get 5 points. You guess on clue 2, 4, etc., all the way through to 1 point if you get on clue 5. So I will ask you before I move on to the next one if anyone wants to guess. And clue 1 is I'm 35 years old and I was born in Wales. Now, does anyone?
Do you just shout it, or do we just?
No. Send them over in.
Right. Anyways.
And that's one for Callum.
I think the bus takes longer than 20 minutes.
So, is anyone wanting to send a text over for this one, or are you waiting for another clue?
I mean, at this point, it could be like your cousin Davey, for all we know, right?
It could be anyone. Yeah, it could be anyone. It really could. It could go all over football. So we're going to go on to clue 2 then. I spent my youth career playing for Cardiff. So 35 years old, born in Wales, and spent my youth career playing in Cardiff. Have we got any guesses so far?
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily have to be Scottish football on the Who Am I, just in case that does change if anyone wants to.
Right, I've already submitted my answer.
It's fine. Are you going on one more, Jenna?
I'm just writing out the clues so I can remember them.
Oh, okay, fair. That's fine. Clue 3. I spent time both on the continent and in North America during my career. So 35, born in Wales, spent his youth career at Cardiff, and spent some of his footballing career in North America and on the European continent. Is that you writing the answer to the question out again, Jenna? Right, I'll move on to clue 4 then.
I'll tell you when.
Clue 4, I represented Great Britain at the 2012 Olympics.
A lip mix.
A lip mix, yep. It's that's I've got nothing. I've got no rebuttal. It's wrong. I was in a rush. I had to write these. I had to write this round out last thing today, so I was in a bit of a rush. And are we going final clue, Jenna?
Yep. Because I need to fact.
Final clue. I famously missed a penalty in a European final in the shootout.
Oh my god! Why can I not remember his fucking name? Oh my god! It's me. What's his face that kills people?
I think I've just doubled my points tally.
Nearly.
Oh my god! Why can I not remember his name? No.
They might have been. I think they were the dance group. No, not dance group. I was going with the other one there, but yeah, pretty sure.
Did I get points for saying that it's what's his face that kills people when he scores? Because he's all know exactly what I'm talking about. I cannot remember his life from me, and I'm not allowed to Google it.
I mean, this name.
I've got it.
Right, there you go.
I like how that's what's got you. None of the football and stuff. It's just that, he's a bloke who kills people when he scores.
Yes, there we go. So, the clues were Aaron Ramsey, of course. I maybe gave a bit I was trying to lead you down the path of Gareth Bale, by the way, when I said North America.
Where I was going to
and on the context he had Real Madrid, didn't he? And he played in America. And then I was like, I'll bring it back round to Aaron Ramsey right at the end. But you and Callum just instantly guessed Aaron Ramsey. I was like, for God's sake, because they're similar.
Yeah, I think it was the Cardiff one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
There you go, Mackenzie got it right. He started at Cardiff and then he went away, and then it's like his last club in Britain was Cardiff before going over to what is it, Pumas Unal or something like that.
Yeah, he was over there. You're right. Right, let's just tally up some scores. So currently we have Gogsy in the lead on a monstrous 19.
What have
Gogsy? In second now, we've got Callum on 10.
Get in, not last.
Welcome to the game, Callum.
Yes.
And in what just behind, we've got Jenna on 9. So the game I was going to play at the end.
Hamilton Ackies.
The game we're going to play, if I can find the one I'm looking for, eventually. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. It's called Starting 11. So the way this game works is I will give you a match in Scottish football, and you will take it in turns to name me a player that started in that match.
Ooh.
Now, if you are wrong, you're out. If you name me a player that came off the bench, you get to go again. So it has to be someone basically that started. I am going to hope if I pull this across the screen, it won't take over what we've already got. And I will also stop my screen share and I'll put us a bit normal. There we go. So the game in question will be, and I've just picked a random one from Wikipedia. It is the 21-22 Scottish Cup. I want to say semi-final. It might be a quarter-final yet. I did have it up somewhere else. Apologies, doing this on the fly. Where is it? 21-22, and it was the Scottish Cup. I had to pick ones with none of your teams in, of course. It's the final. Sorry, it's the final. There we go. So the Scottish Cup final, 2022 Scottish Cup final between Rangers and Hearts. So you can name me. I'll go around the room in order. So it'll be Jenna, Callum, Gogsy. You're going to get a point for every single right answer you get on this. So if you do go out, Gogsy, for instance, the others have a chance to catch up. You can name me either player from either team that you can. Doesn't matter what team they play on, as long as they started the final. And again, if they come on as a sub, they you get to go again. So starting with Jenna, can you name me a player that started the Scottish Cup 2022 final? Rangers 2, Hearts 0.
James Tavernier.
You're going James Tavernier. James Tavernier is correct for Jenna. And we're on to Callum. So James Tavernier is done. I'm going to have to start writing these down as well.
Craig Gordon.
Craig Gordon is absolutely correct. So Callum also gets a point.
I got one.
We're flying. Gogsy.
Ryan Jack.
We know he scored here. This is interesting. Ryan Jack came off the bench.
So I'll go again.
So you go again. He did score, but he
get him out, Sharon. Get him out.
I'm going to go with Connor Goldson.
Connor Goldson, an ever-present in that side. He did indeed start. So Gogsy gets his point. Jenna, back to you.
Balogun.
Leon Balogun did start. So Jenna gets another point on the board. And we're on to Callum again.
Shankland.
Don't think he was at Hearts at the time, was he? If he was, he might have been injured because he's not there. So Shankland.
I got a point. I'll take that. It's 2 Premiership teams. I've no idea.
Back to Gogsy.
Aaron Hickey.
Aaron Hickey. It's a very interesting shout. Aaron Hickey is not there.
No,
I think he was away at that point.
Was he away at that point? He must have left during that season in January.
It could well very be 2022. Yeah, it might add up. Jenna, you get to name them 3, and you're getting a point for each one. So it's basically how many you can name.
Have we covered goalies yet?
We've done Craig Gordon for Hearts.
So that Griggs had retired by then, didn't he?
Can't say or not say.
This is tough. What was the name of the boy who came on? Because we still had Kelly, so it wasn't Kelly. Because he did play for Scotland and all. McLaughlin, Sutton, John McLaughlin.
John McLaughlin did indeed start. You would have got another go if you said Alan McGregor, because he came off, famously came on for the last 2 minutes in extra time. That was when he was that was his farewell. He waved bye to the fans, come on for the Scottish Cup final, and then turned up the next season and was the number one again. So you got another one there in John McLaughlin. So you go again, Jenna.
Correct me if somebody's already said this. Morelos?
Morelos hasn't been said. And he didn't play in the Scottish Cup final that season. So it ends on 3. I believe it's the season where we had this horrendous injury crisis up front.
Right.
So it was, I think, was it not where we lost the Europa League final the week before and then Gio took over that final the week after? Because Roof was back on the bench and Itten, weirdly enough. But yeah, I don't think they had any strikers. Morelos didn't play in the Europa League final as well. But that does do something to the scores. So the final scores, in third, after briefly moving back into second, Callum drops to third with 11 points overall. Jedda's 3 answers in starting 11 move her up to second with 12. And Gogsy, the runaway leader on 20 points, is... There we go. Gordon, how are you feeling adding this one to the collection?
Buzzing, mate. Absolutely buzzing. Is there not another game we could do?
I could do you another starting 11 if you like that.
No, I did shite in that round.
Yeah, it's the thing is starting 11 is the only one I could do off the cuff. That's the only thing.
Fair enough.
Oh, God.
I'm just never
if it means there's hope of me not finishing last.
Listen, they were tough questions. They were tough. Some of them were really tough. Ross was just praising the McLaughlin answer, by the way, there, Jenna.
That was a good shout.
It was a good shout. Yeah, I probably wouldn't remember McLaughlin myself. It's tough because the years mould into one after a while, don't they? When you said, Liam Kelly would have been at us, I was like, was he? I just feel like he'd have been at Rangers, but yeah, obviously he would have been Motherwell.
No, that 2022 was the year that he signed on loan for us.
Oh, was it really?
I'm pretty sure. Or was it?
No, that was...
No, that was the year before.
That was 21. It was around at the Christmas time, because that's when we had that Chapman boy. We got Kelly on loan for
we used 4 different goalkeepers that season.
Aye, and then I think it was 22 it became permanent, or it was like summer 21 and 22.
Because we signed him for 300k.
Yeah,
because did not we knew his contract and then leave, just so Motherwell could get a decent fee.
Yeah.
It was something like that, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was so that we could get some money for him signing in the Euros, because you get Euros fees for players getting called up.
That's right, yeah, because his contract would have expired before he went away to the Euros, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yes, Declan Gallagher did the same thing as well, but talks about that one.
If you want to watch the Declan Gallagher interview, by the way, it's on our channel. Jenna hosted it. Feel free to go check that one out. There we go. So thank you everyone for joining. That was the quiz for the 2025. That was Gogsy, your champion. I did say last year we were going to do a couple more of these, and we never got around to it. But they're pretty easy to set up. So
we'll do Gogsy for the next one.
Yeah, we'll do. Well, we'll have to bring Ada back on so that we can at least have a champion off. Maybe we'll do like a round robin so we can get a few more in. I don't know what Ross's final score was if he put it in, but I think I'm going to say Ross won overall, just to make everyone feel better. But that is everyone.
About that team joining thing, Ross. It's still on the table.
It was originally going to be a team session as well, but we had a late dropout, a couple of late dropouts. So there we go. But that is everything from us. Thank you so much for joining. Do let us know your answers in the comments. If you're playing along after, because this will go onto our YouTube after. If you're playing along after, type it in the comments. Let us know how much you got. Hopefully you beat Gogsy. And again, if you on the starting 11 round, you get a point for every answer you get. It doesn't matter what the guys said, because obviously we were just going around them. So for your one, you can do it yourself. Have a look at the final. I could actually tell you. That would have been good if I said the final starting lineups there as well, shouldn't I have? Just so that everyone can know. So that the Rangers 2 Hearts 0 final was McLaughlin, Tavernier, Bassey, Rangers have written this out really strangely, by the way, so they're out of position. But McLaughlin, Tavernier, Bassi, Lundstrom, Goldson, Diallo, Davis, Kent, Aribo, Balogun, and Arfield. And your subs for another go in the Rangers team. McGregor came on as a sub. Scott Wright came on as a sub. Ryan Jack came on as a sub. Sakala came on as a sub. And Glenn Kamara came on as a sub. And for Hearts, you can have Craig Gordon, Kingsley, Suter for Hearts, funnily enough, Herring, Boyce, Atkinson, Devlin, Cochrane, Mackay, Halkett, and Sims. Ellis Sims, smashing it for commentary now. And then for the subs there, you've got Halliday, McAnuff, and Josh Ginelli. So they are your full teams. Again, if you say a sub, you go again. You have to get a starting lineup player. But that is everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to Jenna, Gogsy, and Callum for taking time out of their Sunday evening to join us. Once I get my mouse back to find the intro, it will be out. But we will be back in the new year. I'm sure we're going to have Championship in between with Callum and the Championship Penitentiary guys. But for the Premiership pods, we will be back in the new year. We hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you all very, very soon. Thanks for joining us.
Bye-bye.